guys, welcome back to another week in my life in New York City. So right now I have two things. One, I'm going to do some work from a coffee shop because I have some emails and other things I just need to answer and do. And then I also need to stop at the post office because I am mailing out a gift for my mother-in-law. I saw something that just reminded me of her. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the mail and send it to her. And I made a little card and tied it in a little pink ribbon too. So yeah, I've got two stops to make, and it's a breezy November day in New York. I pulled out my pink scarf from Saison. Yeah, as you can see, the wind is winding. I stopped back at my apartment real quick and I made a grocery list, and now I'm about to head back out the door to go grocery shopping. I think I'm going to make a pumpkin pie, and then also I got some stuff to make for dinner. I think I'm going to make turkey burgers and like a butter lettuce wrap. Kind of healthy, but also delicious, like with some sweet potato fries on the side. But yeah, I thought I'd make a pumpkin pie because Thanksgiving is obviously coming up, and this year for Thanksgiving, Lyle and I are staying in New York. We're going to head over to Lyle's family's house, and I believe, as of the plan right now, is that Lyle and I are going to do some cooking. So I figure I can test out the pumpkin pie recipe. Lyle also has been saying that he's been craving pumpkin pie, so I feel like it's just like a nice thing to do. And it's also been freezing outside today. As you can see, I'm wrapped up in my scarf. So I really want to just do an indoor activity, and I love baking. So yeah, pumpkin pie it is. Alright, so as I was getting ready for the day today, I got some new shoes, so I wanted to do an unboxing with you. These are from 7 or 9 Shoes. So they are sponsoring this part of the video. They are a women's footwear brand and they are female founded. You guys know I just love supporting female founded brands. This one was started by 2 chic, elegant ladies back in 2016, and they wanted to find the perfect balance between beauty and comfort, which I can relate to so much because I always want to wear beautiful shoes, but sometimes they kind of come at that price of being uncomfortable. But that's just not the case with these, and I'm going to show you why. The first pair is called the Truffle Pump, and they are an Air Touch foam heel. And this is what I mean by beauty and comfort, because this is such an elegant heel, yet it's actually comfortable to walk in. So in the toe here, it has an Air Touch foam design. It's this soft foam that's also antibacterial, and I actually gasped when I first tried these on because I couldn't believe how comfortable they are. I also love how this is a black suede. I feel like you could wear this to evenings out, to dinners. You could also wear them to work or a work function. And I also love the fact that the heel is shorter on this one, so it's even more comfortable to walk in. This next pair has to be my favorite. These are going to be so cute and fun for the holidays. These are called the Golden Sparkling, and you can see why. They are just absolutely gorgeous, and similar to the other ones, they also have that same foamy part in the toe, so it's not even just like on the bottom of the toe here, it's also in this top part. So when you're walking, it's like your feet are in a little cushion. And the fact that you can wear a pair of heels this cute but also have that cushion in there and be comfortable is like the best scenario ever. I feel like I don't understand why that wasn't the case all along with shoes. So you will definitely be seeing me style these this Vlogmas, and they are just so cute. I feel like every woman deserves a little sparkly pair in their closet. And then the third pair I have to show you are called the Brownwood Warm Tech boots. So these are a pair of leather knee-high boots, and I just love the brown color. I've been buying a lot of black knee-high boots lately, and now I have a brown pair, so I'm really excited. I also love the super chic kind of almost pointed toe here, and I love that they're flat as well, so they're super comfortable to walk in. And not only are they comfortable to walk in just because they're flat, but again, they have that same comfortable technology in the toe. And not only that, they also have this warm technology. So if you get super cold like me in the wintertime, these actually will keep your feet warm. But again, they're also antibacterial and still breathable. So because of that fact, this self-heating material in these, and the comfortability, and the fact that they're just so cute, I feel like I will be turning to these a lot this winter. You can style them with so many things too, like skirts. I could do them even with like the long skirt I'm wearing today, I feel like is super chic, but also like tights and a mini skirt or a mini dress, pant. There's so many different options, but yay! So I just love them. I love the concept. So all the links to these pieces I'll leave in the description box, and also a 15% off discount code as well. So definitely check them out and let me know if you do in the comments. Let me know what's your favorite pair, and yeah. Hi guys, so I am out and about in Nolita. I've got 2 stops today. One, I'm going to make a return at Zara. I am going to return that leather jacket. I just found that I wasn't reaching for it. I had 2 scenarios since I bought it that I could have worn it, and I chose not to. So one was when I went out with my friends last weekend, and then when I went out to dinner with Lyle, I like thought about it both times, but I just didn't want to grab it. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to wear it realistically. It's just not something I feel comfortable wearing. It's not really my style. So I figure might as well just return it and get my money back since I'm still in the return window, I believe. I think it's 30 days, so yeah, I think I should be good. I'm just passing by Diptyque, and this is the like cat thing that I was talking about for like the holidays this year. And there's like a pine cone at the top sparkling. I think it's so cute. But okay, so the second thing is I'm going to go to like a Staples or a Michael's, someplace that sells paper, because I was going to do some sewing And particularly I was going to do the cutting step, which actually is my least favorite step because I don't like measuring and doing all the math. So I was thinking, how could I make it easier for myself? And then it just popped in my head, why haven't I thought of this before? Why don't I just make a pattern? Like, why don't I just cut out in a cardboard paper, measure it once, and then after that, all I have to do is pin it to the fabric and then just cut around. I'm like, that would actually maybe even make the cutting process enjoyable for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Zara, I'm gonna get some paper, and then do some sewing. So back at my apartment now, I ended up making a couple more stops than I thought I was going to. There were so many shops that are already putting up their Christmas decorations. So like in the windows, there's like garland or lights or other festive things, and it's just so exciting. Saw Charlotte Tilbury had like a whole tree and all this stuff in Sephora, so I just went in there to see what it was, but it was really just like gifts with purchase. And then I also, on my way to Staples, went into Wegmans and I got my favorite hummus ever. I got the biggest tub that they had. It's the caramelized onion hummus. This is just the best thing from Wegmans. And I also grabbed some baby carrots to eat with it. So this is gonna be my little snack before dance class later. So I'm gonna eat a couple of these and then start cutting out my patterns. All right, so it is sewing time now, or at least pattern cutting and then fabric cutting time. So when I went to Staples, they didn't have any like singular individual pieces of paper. They only had a pack of multiple ones. Everything else that was a single was like a really thick cardboard, like a presentation board. So yeah, I ended up getting with this one. It's called Poster Board, easy to write on. So yeah, anyways, I've just pulled a piece out and I'm just going to write on this and cut it out. So side note, I did also look online and I heard that you can make patterns out of parchment paper, which I have. I wanted something a little bit more structured because I feel like parchment paper rips easily. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. If not, I'll just grab some parchment paper because I'm thinking that like I can't actually pin this because it is too thick. Like I can't actually pin this to the fabric. Although I was thinking maybe I can clip it. Per the conversation last time on the last vlog, I did end up buying some clips. Someone in the comments actually gave some good examples of when they use clips versus when they use pins. And I just sometimes with certain things that I'm doing with this project, I feel like clips are easier for certain parts and then pins are easier for the other parts. But yeah, I just got these off of Amazon. It's like a ton of them and they're all multicolored. I like these little pink ones though. They just look like this. So I'm gonna try it out and see if they work. But yes, here is the first part of the pattern and let's get cutting. I have come uptown to Rockefeller Center because LoveShackFancy is doing another collaboration with Stanley, and they're doing a pop-up here in Rockefeller Center. So I don't know if I'm gonna get one. I remember last year the line was really long, but I wanted to come anyways just to check it out because LoveShackFancy is like my favorite, and anything that they do I'm just gonna be interested in and love. So yeah, I figured let's go and check it out.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Okay, so I know it's not Vlogmas yet, but I wanted to show you guys real quick while we're here the Rockefeller tree. So I feel like they always show it on Instagram ahead of time, like they're driving the tree in and they're setting it up. So you can see it has scaffolding around it and it's not ready yet. It doesn't have any ornaments, but we're getting there soon. So I feel like this is really exciting. Vlogmas is coming. And then if I turn around, the other side of me is Saks Fifth Avenue. So they used to do a light show, and then last year they didn't do it. They stopped it, and it was really sad. Although kind of nice because it gets really crowded, but whatever. It gets super crowded anyways around here. But we can see that they're already starting to put it up. So you can see it's like diamond shapes this year. So that's fun. Oh my gosh. And so many shops are already putting Christmas stuff in the windows. I can't wait. I love this time of year. Okay, I've stepped away from the madness, kind of. It's so busy around this area. But I just wanted to show you my outfit real quick before I leave. So, of course, I had to wear something LoveShackFancy. So I wear this coat because I thought it was going to be colder. It's actually not that cold. But I wanted to tell you this because I'm actually selling this coat on Poshmark. So this is probably my last time wearing it. So if you guys want it, it's on my Poshmark. So yeah, it's like an older LoveShackFancy style. But anyways, I just love it. And then I paired it with this little turtleneck. And then just...
Oh my god, your outfit's so cute.
Thank you. And then my pants, this is just I'll leave these pants linked, and my little booties. So yeah. All right. Hi guys. Okay, so apologies if you can hear the washing machine going in the background. I am doing some laundry. And also Janie is at my feet here. Currently just stole my slippers. But anyways, I'm just sitting on the pink couch, and I was just thinking about how we're going into the winter season now. It basically is winter. The temperatures really took a turn here in New York this week. It dropped to 30 degrees for the first time since last winter. So it feels like we're really getting into winter now. And at the same time, only a week ago or two ago, the clocks changed, so it started getting darker an hour earlier. So if you get this sort of seasonal depression, I know that I definitely do. I thought that I would just tell you guys some things that that are currently sparking joy for me this winter season, because I feel like it's not the same as the summer or the spring or even the fall time where you can spend so much time outside and just a lot of your activities are centered around that. Instead, it's a lot of indoor activities because it's either just too cold or too windy and cold or too rainy and cold, and I just don't feel like you want to be outside in that type of weather. So, I don't know. Here's the things that have been working for me. One is reading, and I am not a reader. I mean, that's a weird thing to say. Of course I read, but I don't read books for fun, like to the extent that other people do. And I realized that the reason for that was because I just hadn't found the genre that I really liked. I was reading kind of boring things like biographies and stuff like that, which are really interesting and good to read, but they don't like excite you to pick them up. This is a separate thing. This is a book I'm currently reading. It's called The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I just Googled it today. Apparently they are actually turning it into a movie, which is exciting, but there's like not much movement on it at all. It sounds like it's going to be a while. But anyways, I have been reading this before bed, and it's actually been making me want to go to bed earlier. Like this whole week I've been going to bed at like 8 p.m., which is super early for me because I have always historically been a night owl. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I like this book. It's not the best book I've ever read, but it's nice. It's like a cozy moment, and it helps you fall asleep easier reading. And so yeah, I've been enjoying this, and this was just the little light clip that I use. I like it because it gives this red light. It's not a bright light. So if you, like me, have your partner next to you in bed and you don't want to disturb them with a bright light, this is just like one tiny little light that literally just lights up your book. So that's nice. I will leave both of these linked. Next thing is this lamp. I got this on Amazon and then I immediately bought 2 more. So now I have 3 of them. It's a little battery powered lamp. And I just love it because it's such a better feeling to have this low lighting in your home at night, especially in the winter months, versus like the bright overhead lighting. Because I find that bright overhead lighting can sometimes feel like you're in a fast food restaurant, versus if you have these like low lamps and things like that, it's more of a moody lighting, more of a cozy feel. It kind of puts you into that, okay, I'm gonna stay in tonight, do a face mask, cook some dinner, watch a movie, do my skincare routine, light some candles, things like that. So yeah, and the fact that there is no wire on them, you can just move them around. So when I'm cooking, for example, I'll just put it like above the light of the cookbook I'm looking at, and then I'll move it by the cutting board and I'll chop with the light. It's just, I don't know, it's easy and it's cozy. And you could also use it as well to like put on the center of your dining table. I really like that. And then next, I know I left this in the box, but I've been using it. I told you guys I got these in the Sephora sale. These are the Salt and Stone deodorants. It's a set, so you can try all the different ones. And I actually do really like them. However, I did hear from one person once a negative review on them, but I think it was this person's very first foray into the world of natural deodorant. Because I have been using natural deodorant for so many years now, I feel like my body's used to it. But yeah, I've just been keeping it in here because I don't know what else to do with it. But like every morning I just pick a different scent. I'm kind of like, which one do I feel like today? And then I love that they're so small and so easy to travel with, because I feel like my other normal size deodorants take up such a big space in my travel bag that it's just like unnecessary. And also you can throw one of these in your handbag if you want, your gym bag. I might actually do that. That's very smart. I might throw like one in my gym bag, one in my handbag, one in my other handbag, and then put one in like my vanity where I get ready. Well, sometimes, I don't know if anyone else does this, but Maybe it's just because I'm in a small New York City apartment, but I get changed for the day in multiple rooms of this house, of this apartment. I get changed in this room because I have clothes on the garment rack here. I get changed in the bedroom, obviously, because my whole like closet is there. And then sometimes I get changed in the bathroom, you know, like if I was taking a shower or something. It just depends. So maybe I'll put a deodorant in each room also. Does anyone else do that? I don't know. Maybe it's just a small apartment thing because we have to put our clothes so many places. And then the last thing, this has just been my everyday lip product. This is from the brand Typology. I like it for two reasons. One, because it's French, and two, because it's all natural. Yeah, it looks like almost like a nail polish or something, but it's not. It's a lip product. I have this light pink one and the clear one. I'm actually wearing it right now. And I don't know, I just like the thought of using all natural products because it feels like I'm not putting as many like toxins in my body, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like you just never know these days what's in things. But I like this one, and yeah, it's just cute. So anyways, those are the little things that have been sparking joy for me this winter season. But let me know if you guys have any ideas as well, because I feel like, you know, it's good to just share these things and I'll use it. Get ready for the long winter ahead. Hello again, guys. Okay, so it is Friday night now, and Lyle and I just decided that we're going to go out for dinner tonight. Lyle actually just found this place called Le French Diner, and it's very small, only like I think 12 seats or something like that, very small, and they don't take reservations. So we're gonna go over there and see if we can get a table, but hopefully we can, but you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I figured I'd do a little get ready with me, and since it's a French place, that I would do a little French inspired outfit for dinner tonight. So I feel like a classic blouse is a great place to start for dinner. I have this one from Cezanne, of course, a French brand, actually one of my favorites, if not my favorite French brand. This is one of their tops that they bring back every year. It's not a white button down, it sort of like drapes across the front. I'll show you what it looks like on. I was also thinking what a great opportunity to wear these heels from 7 or 9 because we are going to be walking there and they are just so comfortable. So I figured that this could kind of dress up the look a little bit. Since I'm going for the nice blouse and obviously heels, if I were to pair that with, say, a skirt or something, then it would be like really dressed up, and I'm afraid that this place isn't that dressy of a place. It's most likely more on the casual side, like a lot of restaurants are. So to kind of dress that down, I'm going to go with a pair of jeans, and I feel like this plus this is a really classic kind of safe outfit that's like a little bit French, a little bit chic, a little bit casual, a little bit dressed up. I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a good go-to, so let me put everything on and see if it goes well together. So, standing on the pink couch so you can see, I feel like it's nice. I just feel like the proportions are a little bit off. So let's see if I tuck in the blouse. Okay, I feel like that works. And I also forgot to mention as well that these jeans are also French because they're from the brand Rouge, which is a brand started by Jeanne Demas, and they have a store here in Soho, and yeah, I just really like their pieces. So yeah, let's put the shoes on. They're just so comfortable. Okay. I feel like this really works. I actually am really proud of this. I feel like this is a good balance of everything. And I love that I'm wearing the heels right away after getting them. So yeah, that must mean that they're good. I feel like when something's actually comfortable, it's like you want to put it on, you know? So yeah, it just makes all the difference. And then to go with this classic look, I'm going to wear my Ideal Talia necklace. I will leave this linked. I just really like it. It's so simple and it just goes with everything. Yay! I feel like that adds just the right amount of little sparkle that's needed. Then, oh, I just had a really good idea. A really good idea. Hold on. I figured I'd go with the black bag to match the black shoes, which I just feel like is so chic. I love this. And then what I was going to say is for a coat, I think I will just throw on this one. Does this go? I don't know, the brown and the black. I just like it because it's a longer one and it's kind of cold out, but let me check the weather tonight. It's 46 degrees, yeah. Because my other option I think would be cute is this white one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not feeling the brown. Yes, I am. Jacket, and then bag. I just need to put all the stuff in it that I need. And I feel like this is the final look. Yay! Okay, let's go to dinner. Hopefully we get in. Okay guys, back at the apartment now, sitting on the pink couch. So unfortunately we were not able to have dinner at the French place I was telling you about. It was a 2.5-hour wait. So we realized that people really must show up there right when the place opens. So we're going to try another time to go back and actually eat there because it looked really nice and cute and very busy. So it must be good. So that was Le French Dîner. Then we walked over, it was pretty much across the street, to another French place called Lucien, which even had the little, like, a really tiny little mini, like, terrace outside. And it just looked so French. They would have let us sit outside, but it's just too cold of a night. And I feel like even with the heat lamp, I don't know. I don't want to be cold. So then we just ended up at a Thai place called Mei that we've been to, I think, 3 times now. So it's a good go-to. Just got pad thai and dumplings. And yeah, it was fine. So anyways, yeah, now we came back. And honestly, I think we're just going to chill with Janie and watch a movie or something. But I'm actually going to end the vlog here. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the bell as well so that you're notified of future videos. And you can find me on Instagram at @thefashionsquirrel. And yeah, that's everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay,